Hi, I'm Valerie Lindsley with YummyArts, and today we're going to work on a carved iceberg cakes to go with your winter-themed birthday parties or graduations or whatever. So what I have here are 4 cakes. They're square cakes. They're 6 inches. I'm sorry, I have 2 6-inch and 2 8-inch squares. And I'm going to level those and then we're going to carve them. We're going to cover everything with a white chocolate ganache. This is made with the Guittard Appeals. It's a 3-to-1 ratio, 3 parts of the chocolate and 1 part of heavy cream. It has to be heavy, heavy cream. You can't use milk or non-fat because there's just not enough butterfat in it to make it work. I have my handy dandy trusty knife here to carve the tops off of these bad boys and a couple of different spatulas in order to smooth this around. Now the ganache, back to that, sorry, it's kind of peanut butter consistency. See, once you make it, it's very liquidy and you have to let it sit and you have to keep stirring it, whisking it to get make sure the butter fat is completely incorporated. So anyways, this is about peanut butter consistency. It's spreadable, so there you go. And also I have a board. This is a 16-inch board. Or is this a 14? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is what we're going to build on, but we're not actually going to keep the cake on here. Once we get it stacked and carved and covered, we're going to let it set up, and then we'll take it off of this board and actually put it onto our pretty board for the thing. I do have it on a turntable just because it's a little easier to carve and cover with ganache if you could spin it around, okay? So there we go. Let's get started, okay? I'm not even going to, you do need to level these cakes, but I'm not going to worry about trying to plaster it down on the board because I do want to be able to get it up, and it's not going to go anywhere. You know, it's moist on the bottom. It is cold. It's easier to carve cakes when they're either frozen or cold. In this instance, it's just very, very, very cold. So I need a towel to do my things. It's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to carve the top off. I'm not really worried too much about it being actually, you know, completely level because we're going to sculpt this once it gets, you know. So, like I said, we're gonna take it off here as I cut my hand off. So there we go. Okay. Then we're gonna take the second one. Just gonna set it right on top. I'm gonna come back later and put ganache in between all these, but I just really want to get it kind of leveled off. And don't worry too much. This has got kind of it's a little bit crusty here from when it was being baked, but this is all going to come off. So don't worry about trimming your cakes too terribly much, okay? Not going to be as much snacky stuff for the kiddos on this cake, but there will be plenty of scraps, but anyhow. Okay. Okay. Just kind of level that one off a little bit. And then we're going to come back here with this one. We're going to do pretty much the same thing. I'm just going to set it back here. This is where it's going to stay. I'm just kind of eyeballing it now. But you're going to stagger it, okay? I'm going to take that off of there now. Okay. We got this next one, the last one. All right. Call me a liar. Just going to take that off of there just because it keeps it from being level. Okay. And see how it's kind of leaning a little bit? That's okay. Don't worry about that. You won't even recognize this cake when we're done. Okay. Don't throw your scraps away because you might need them for later.